Bloodrend, truly the pinnacle of what Deepwoken is in 2024. From busted mantras to unbalanced game mechanics, there's only one thing to say. K1, you cooked, man. Okay, so getting back to this build, like all my builds and as the title suggests, yes, this is undeniably the strongest Bloodrend build. Before you go down into the comments to disagree with me, hear me out and let me cook. This build has it all. The mobility, the damage, the sustain, whatever you need, this build has it. And to be honest, this build has the fundamentals for any good build already down. But where the build really shines is the mantras. Bro, they're so good! I mean, yeah, they're really fun to play with. Bloodrend mantras are genuinely super fun, and once again, thank you K1 for cooking them. So with that said, let's get straight into this build and what makes it absolutely goated. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know I absolutely love the alloyed katana. I use it on basically all my builds. But I also do know that not everyone's a fan, so here are some other weapons I suggest using. So with 75 medium on this build, we have a decent amount of options when it comes to the weapon we can actually use. Another weapon that I love almost just as much as I love the katana is a crisp blade with nemesis on it. This weapon is very, very fun, especially with this build. But if you want to go for something different like a twin blade, you can use the crescendo, or what I really recommend, which is the Death's Raver, however the fuck you say it, that weapon. Now, going into our enchant options, you can always use the usual, you know, stone, obsification, nemesis. But with Bloodrend, I found that Curse of Bloodthirsty is super strong with it, since you're doing so much more blood drain, which is, you know, extremely useful against those really annoying builds that keep sustaining and just running around. Sadly, this combo doesn't work for NLK, since while you have NLK equipped, your Bloodrend mantras don't actually give you any blood back, which is just really, really dumb. Like, come on, bro. Like, really, in the name of balancing, you're gonna completely negate an attunement's effect? Like, bro, what? Nothing already works on NLK. You guys are just nerfing this shit into oblivion, bro. Show some NLK some love, bro. Give it a buffer or two. Now, I know that I do say in all my build videos that the mantras are always preference, but truly on this build, you can do whatever you want with the mantras. The Bloodrend mantras are, for the most part, extremely good. Now, obviously, I'm going to cover my specific kit and what works for me, but generally, use whatever you want. They're all super dope. So first off is Blood Edge, a very clean mantra that feels really nice to use. It works well after landing an M1 too. Next up, I use Vein Breaker. This mantra is really, really fun to use, but you got to be smart with it. Because of the wind up, it's really easy to get punished with it. So usually, I roll cancel backwards, then I use it, or I use it after landing Razor Blitz so I can charge it in the air. Next up is Prominent Straw, which is a flex spot. We go 75 medium on this build, so I recommend to pick up at least one medium mantra. Next up, I go Razor Blitz, which I really, really like. There's a lot you can do with this mantra. It's good for mobility, it's good for comboing, and generally just really fun to use. Next up is Blood Orb, which is just a super consistent mantra. It's got decent range and is really useful for placing blood pools on the floor. Moving on, I go Dash for my mobility slot since it's always super consistent, but you can definitely go for the Spider-Man move if you want that instead. And for my support slots, I use Reinforced and Blood Wisp. And since I go Jetstriker, I'm of course using Jet Kick, which is still a very OP mantra. And finally, Scarlet Cyclone, probably my favorite Bloodrend mantra. This mantra does really good damage and is really good blood drain. It's like Shadow Meteor since you can't use mantras while it's active, but it's really good to play defensive with it. And yeah, that's about it when it comes to the mantras. So moving on to the talents, for a start, Bloodrend and Charisma have a decent amount of synergy, so I do pick up high Charisma on this build for 2 out of those 3 talents. Blood Bank is super good for getting a temporary health on proccing Manipulator with your crit, and the talent Sharing is Caring is just a nice passive for increasing blood drain, which works well with Curse of Bloodthirsty. And obviously with those 2 talents, we also get Manipulator, which is just a free 20% damage multiplier on our crits, and of course using something like the alloyed katana, our crits are very consistent. Other than going high Charisma, we also pick up high Agility, which is still one of my favorite paths to go down. We get access to so many great talents such as Cheap Shot, Down Comes the Claw, Air Counter, and Tap Dancer, which obviously is really nice because you shrine that all down to get the requirements of Jetstriker. That's about it when it comes to the interesting talents. Just make sure you pick up most of the talents on the talent list. Okay, so when it comes to our techs and synergies, there really isn't a lot. Maybe it's because Bloodrend is still relatively new, but I couldn't come up with anything crazy. But there is still 2 main things I want to go over. So first off, with the blood drain that Bloodrend has, you can use it as a makeshift Reaper. Since when your blood drops to 0, you straight up die. And this is especially useful when you're outnumbered and you got a guy on the floor. So all you got to do is spam mantras over the body and M1 him until he's on 0 blood. And at that point, no one's going to be able to save him. You can know he's on 0 blood when someone tries to pick him up and he automatically drops. So the next tech I want to go over is about your blood pools. Now when you're playing Bloodrend, your blood bar is going to drop low at some point, especially if you're fighting another Bloodrend user, and sometimes Blood Wisp just isn't enough to save you. But what you can actually do is play around your blood pool, since they actually increase your blood regen by a decent amount. And yeah, that's literally it when it comes to our techs. Editor Kaido here. After playing the build for a little bit more, I discovered 2 more techs, so I'll briefly go over them. First up is uppercut into Razor Blitz. It's essentially true and lands pretty often. And Insigniaed Blood Orb. If you land any mantra that has an insignia on them, then go straight into using Blood Orb. It becomes extremely fast and unreactable. I think it's even slightly faster than what it was on release. So yeah, very strong. Alright, that's it from Editor Kaido. Subscribe, peace. If you guys can think of anything else, slap them in the comments. Okay, top 250. Like I always say, no better way to showcase how good the build is than to fight someone that sweats the game. So let's see how we do. He's a fist user as well. Oh yeah, this is about to be annoying. I do not like fighting fist. Okay. He's ice fist. Alright. Hit this. The roll cancel into Scarlet Cyclone is like beautiful, bro. It lands so often. Yep. Uppercut. Oh, he's good at parrying them uppercuts. That usually lands, bro. Okay, we haven't been hit yet. Spoke too soon. Nope. Oh my days. I literally dodged, bro. He's gonna constantly heal too, bro. And he's got vampirism, so he counters the blood drain. This guy's like a full counter to me. Oh my. Okay. 2 bars down already. That's not good. Oh, lagging as well. Not good. Bro, what's this guy? Yo, stop tweaking, because I'm lagging. Come on then, you wanna fight? You wanna chat all this shit, yeah? Come on then. Yeah. Bro, blood orb over ice daggers any day. Bro, that shit's so consistent, I love it. Yep. Yep, and it comes back around. No way. No shot. Yep. Beautiful. Oh my days. Yep. Yep. Oh, he's getting low. Oh my days, we hit that. Charge this. Yep. Hit this. No! Oh my days. Oh my god. Yep. Bro, he's low. We can win this. So winnable. Yep. Oh my days. GG's. Alright, so here are the full stats of the build, and here is the full stat order now on screen too. Everything you need is in the builder link in the description below. If you want the drip and the hair ID, it's all in the Discord, so go join up. And yeah, that's about it. Like, subscribe, and Kaido out.